Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we currently are kind of large. I do want to continue to push over through this area here, and now actually seems like a pretty decent time to do it. We can attack Songhai at this moment and go for a struggle clash. That'll be a full annexation of Songhai, so that would be wonderful. We can go for Borgu simultaneously and take de jure territory. We can go for Alesa, and we can do a holy war for Duchy and get all of that under control. Then we run into potential issues. This is a duchy tier realm here, but these two are kingdom tier realms. So for now, I think what we would do is we go for Debesti, and this is a de jure claim here. So we do something along the lines of this. So 4 wars here. We could go after Canaan potentially as a holy war for kingdom. It's really awkward, and I don't think that's a good way forward. I don't think a struggle clash is good against Houseland either. At least not yet. Let's see. A struggle clash after this war would not get us these territories. It would get us Takeda up here, Tahua, and Kebi. But it would not get us a lot of this. So I think for right now, we'll hold off on that. That seems to be a decent plan anyway. Let's raise up our forces about here. And let's work our way through these 4 wars that we've got going on. In theory, this shouldn't be too bad. We'll raise up, I don't know, like 20k tops. Our wife died. That's actually really good. She died of her wounds at age 41. Okay, that's very, very convenient for us. I didn't expect that, but we'll absolutely take it. So we've got 3 children. We've got an heir and a spare. We're not actually too concerned about children at this point. Yeah, this should be reasonably fine. So we could go for someone like this. Eudycia here. Perfect. Excellent. Again, 20k here is about what we're targeting, and there we go. How are we doing on those men-at-arms? They'll be here for a bit. Or they won't be here for a bit, rather. We're going to head on in over this direction. That seems absolutely fine. And that does put us at 11 of 11, and we could even potentially get higher. Yeah, 11 of 13. So we would be able to revoke a couple of titles here. We need to revoke in total 3 here to have every county title under us. So we could only do 2. Only an 18% chance here. I just want to check through these. 98% chance. And an 83. Okay. I'm going to send this guy a gift. I'm going to send this guy also a gift. Unfortunately, that didn't budge his opinion here. We're going to revoke his title. 98% chance. Surely he's not going to rebel on a 98% chance. Right? Let's see how that goes. Okay. Cool. He did not rebel. So we're going to revoke this guy's title as well. 84% chance here. We'll come back to that one. Sure, that'll be fine. We'll need to wrap up these wars first, on the off chance that we have that like 14% chance of the rebellion, right? We do not want that to happen, for sure. Okay, they're sieging out over here. This siege doesn't actually matter to us, so we're not actually going to proceed with this siege. Let's get these guys heading out this direction, and let's go cap. Fantastic. Who do we have that's a siege commander? The King of Africa. Perfect. So that'll be absolutely fine. We're going to go eliminate these guys. No problem here. Okay, we didn't quite eliminate them. Let's let these lock in. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we didn't catch them. Okay, we're going to try to go up this way then. I mean, they're super dead if we catch them, right? We do get a stewardship lifestyle perk. We'll take defensive measures. Perfect. This war is now over, so we're going to enforce those demands. These titles we, of course, want to hand out. So we can't usurp this because they're currently fighting a war. Mildly awkward, but we'll grant this all over. To somebody, anyway. We could hold one of these ourselves. I'm not going to at this juncture. I don't think it's really worth it. I would rather just not have to remember where this particular title is. Not like it's that challenging, but, you know, that requires some form of effort, and we can't have that here. So we're going to finish up this war very, very soon. This might actually finish the Songhai War right here, this siege. That would be the ideal scenario. We'll see if it does. 94%. Okay. let's start making our way around this direction for the time being. This may end the war, but it was actually not for Songhai. Okay, that was for Borgu? Sure. 5 months on this siege here. Wait, they're walking in and attacking us? Okay, that's not smart. This war is now over. So we're going to enforce those demands, and we're going to head on down over here. We don't want to hold these titles ourselves. We'll grant those out. Perfect. Interesting. I'm not sure what happened here. That guy must have gotten independence somehow. Fascinating. Well, we'll eliminate him shortly. That's not going to be a big problem. So over we head to eliminate this final war. And actually, we may as well position ourselves here first. There we go. We'll enforce these demands. And honestly, these troops could be disbanded. They'll take up to 14 months to return home. We are probably better off not disbanding them, if I had to guess. We'll leave our forces here for now, and that'll do. I want to check in on our construction progress. We can definitely continue to get some constructions here. We're getting close to capping everything out, but we're not quite there yet. So that's fine. Here in Toledo, we're still constructing. Madrid, we do need quite a lot to get those tower mills going. In Molina, we're going to grab, I think... Let's see, we have bombards here. It doesn't really matter. We're going to go horizontal windmills. That'll do. Okay. Sicily's fighting us up there. That's mildly awkward. It doesn't really matter, though. That is kind of irrelevant to us. Although, we're not going to get ticking war score. We can see that from the flashing of this border here. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter at all. We are arriving now in Tibesti, and this will be fine. And we're going to siege all of these very, very quickly once we actually arrive. So this is not a concern. We can sell trivial titles, and we definitely are going to. Yes, it costs a lot of prestige, but this guy's a true and loyal vassal, and he gave us a lot of gold there, so we'll take it. Excellent. Okay, so that's 33% war score right there, but it was actually 44.5%. This siege of their capital will likely end the war. And indeed it did. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Phenomenal. So, what's up with this guy? Conquered by populist revolt. That's interesting. He has 148 reasons not to accept, mostly because we're a different religion. So we're just going to seize it de jure. Sure, why not? No point in not. It's very awkward because we had literally just captured that. But whatever. So we're going to raise up our men-at-arms here. This is going to take a very short amount of time to get this one cleaned up. No problem whatsoever here. And then I want to handle this domain limit issue. So there's our army gone, and in fact the war is over. We captured their leader, so we're going to disband our troops, and that is phenomenal. Now we can grant some vassals over to their rightful liege, and we're going to do exactly that. Did we miss this one? There we go. Cool. So that's all great. We're going to continue to push through here, but not quite yet. I do want to come up over this direction. I want to revoke this guy's title, but there's a 17% chance that he creates this rebellion. Now that's going to be a war against tyranny. A 17% chance. And we're right close to home. I'm going to not raise up our troops here, but I'm going to regret it. I'm quite certain. We'll see. Actually, I don't regret it. Okay, so we managed to get this back. Magnificent. We can definitely work on upgrading windmills here. We can work on upgrading our apiaries, livestock pens, lynchettes, all looking good here. So that's a fair amount of economic upgrades there, for sure. And then this castle is not constructing. We definitely want to get our winter granaries upgrading here. There we go. Is that all of our castles upgrading? Madrid? Not Madrid. Right. Sure, we'll swear an oath of true friendship. That'll be fine. So we became best friends with that guy. Let's save up a little bit of gold here. This ransom is acceptable. And we want to get this gearbox upgrading here, right? About 3,000 gold on that. So we're going to chill for a bit. We got some tyranny. We got some offensive war malice. We should give that some time to tick down, although it's not going to be much time, in all honesty. And we're going to get these windmills constructing here in just 2 months. We have a lot of structures completing right now, and we definitely are going to need to continue to work on structures for a moment here. Come on, Munstick. You can do it. There we go. Okay, so that is Madrid maxed. We don't need to put any additional money into Madrid. It is only making us money now. Wonderful. We're not constructing anything in Toledo, and we should definitely work on that. So we'll get these militia barracks going. We do get a stewardship lifestyle perk as well. We'll grab organized muster rolls. Cool. Where else are we not constructing? Well, here. And all we need here is gearboxes again. Okay. Well, that's also expensive. But that'll max out another one of these. That is good. We could, however, be building here. And so we shall. That will actually buff up our archers, and so that's pretty important to us. So the Pope is being a problem. No doubt about that. The Pope is being a pretty major problem. What do we want to do about it? We're not going to make a declaration of repentance. That's for sure. The Pope is just a jerk, right? That's all he is a jerk. We could do a struggle clash and take away some of his territory here, which would be funny. It would also cost us quite a lot of piety. Yeah, the struggle clash would be better for us, for sure. This is not going to make us friends with the Pope. That's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. I would like to conquer Sicily. That would be a good thing to do. Do we have any claimants here that would be willing to come to our court? Probably not, in all honesty. The Holy Roman Empire is kind of blocking us from progressing, and that's going to be a pretty significant hurdle for us to overcome. Mostly because these struggle clashes are going to be super expensive. Just tremendously expensive. We could go after de jure duchies. There are no kingdom titles here other than the Kingdom of Bohemia. Although that would essentially leapfrog us over the Holy Roman Empire and allow us to start attacking Poland, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, even down over this way where we're starting to get into non-Christian areas again. That might not be a bad idea. Do we have any claimants here? Let's see. These guys are landed. We don't want someone who is landed. Too far away? Too far away. Too far away. Too far away. This guy has 90 reasons not to, 160 reasons not to. Okay. We are still technically unsure if we can press a woman's claim or not. I guess we can find out. Let's send this lady a gift for 50 gold. And we'll invite her to our court. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to work. It's probably a waste of 50 gold, but it's worth a try. This way we know for sure. So, let's see here. No, I don't think that we can press her claim. Correct. Good to know. But I'm pretty sure that that was going to be the case anyway. I'm not surprised about that one. Houseland, I wouldn't mind doing a holy war for kingdom. The question needs to be asked, where else are we going to do our holy war for kingdom? We're 43. We've got to do it before we die. We can start making our way out. This is all Orthodox out this way. I'd love to go after England for it. That would be amazing to do. We just don't have an inn here. Obviously, they're Catholic as well, so we're not going to holy war that. That's not a thing that's going to happen. I don't suppose this guy would come to our court. No. Not shocked about that one. Okay, so basically that means down over this direction, we can go on Wadai or Canum here. Holy Wars for Duchy are mildly awkward. Seize all de jure lands. What would we end up getting here? De jure. The Chiefdom of Jimmy. Okay, so that's just right here. So out of curiosity, Empire level titles. Obviously, we can get Guinea. What about Kanem Bornu? We have one county in Kanem Bornu. Okay, well, that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Gotcha. So basically, that means that we need to break into this the old-fashioned way. So if we went for Houseland right now, this would be what we would end up taking, right? And that would end up meaning that the next struggle clash would be Takeda, Gobir, Sokoto, Zarya, Kano, and Munio. Not getting Katsina or Dora. But this would open up more land to attack in Kanem. That said, Prestige is at a premium for us right now. Maybe we should just hold a grand tournament. Can't do that for 2 years. Okay. Well, maybe we should just chill for a bit. That might actually not be a bad idea. If we were to just chill for a bit here, that would allow us to get really, really close to maxing out all of our castles, which would be a good thing to do. Maxing out our castles is exceptionally valuable. It's also expensive, but it is exceptionally valuable. It will make our troops and our economy significantly better. So let's go for some hillside grazing lands here. We see that we completed in Molina. The Pope is still being a jerk. Okay, that does it. Pope, I'm mad at you. We're struggle clashing the Pope now. Pope is a jerk, and we're going to punish him for it. So we know he's got like 40,000 troops. Or he could get like 40,000 troops. That's fine. It's nothing that we can't scale to. Levying squares are constructing in Toledo. That's fine. We have 100k here. This is more than sufficient. We're going to head on in, and they're sieging down here. That is already under our control. We're just going to meander on down here, and the Pope is not going to do well here. Okay. So this is all looking good. We are going to stack wipe these. No doubt about it. Fantastic. What's he going to do? Excommunicate us? Oh, wait. There's nothing the Pope can do about this. We're going to go sack Rome first before we end this war. Let's sack this. Phenomenal. We just captured the Pope. Do we execute this Pope? We have a fair reason. No one will think us a tyrant. We will end up spending 100 piety on it. But honestly, this Pope is a jerk. Consider it done. And now we'll enforce our demands. Fantastic. So that is absolutely wonderful. We'll grant this out. There we go. Perfect. So there's a new Pope in town. And he may or may not be more of a jerk than the last Pope. He probably is more of a jerk. But we now have a precedent. If he is going to also be a jerk to us, we're going to keep on doing this. And the next one is going to be Rome. You want to test me, Pope? Let's do this. Okay, so we're now irritable. That's fine. We also reduced our stress level. You know, executing popes is quite a good way to do that, I hear. We're going to get a water mill built, and we are going to upgrade our mustering halls here yet again. So that is all looking good. Over in Molina, we do need to upgrade our hill farms, which we'll happily do. And very soon now, we're going to have these all maxed out. We're going to be able to grab back this county fairly soon. I'm going to start working on swaying this guy. And let's upgrade our cattle pastures out over here. We're going to need some additional cash to upgrade this over here. Ooh, low control. Okay, let's definitely work on these control levels. I didn't realize we had low control. Beautiful. Stockades would not necessarily be ideal. Let's get coops here. Looks good. External walls have, of course, finished up here. Okay. Pope is granting claims. Unfortunately, we have a truce with him. I don't want to break the truce. We'll give him another chance. If he continues to do this, we will continue to conquer the papacy. He's going to be very upset with us by the end of this. There's no doubt about it. So Zaragoza is now maxed out. We don't need to put any additional gold into that. That's magnificent. We also just completed our county control task. I want to check in, making sure that those are all maximum size. They are. So that's fine. We're also going to work out over here in Monzen. Now, cavalry here. Right. We're maxed out on our horse ranches. We're not maxed on our stables or our blacksmiths. Let's get blacksmiths going for now. Then over here is basically going to be whatever's cheapest. We just want to get something going, which would probably be quarries. That'll be fine. Okay, sounds good. So we'll see what else the Pope decides to do against us. This is very close to being maxed out. We need like 3,000 gold to get it maxed out, and that's pretty expensive. No doubt about that. We're going to take this gold, and we do get a stewardship perk, so we're going to grab popular figurehead. We're very close to getting divided attention, which would be great. We gained a stress level because our friend died. Okay. And this is armored horsemen here. The only thing to upgrade to boost those would be blacksmiths, and we'll get that going. Perfect. Successors for our accolades. Okay, sure. Let's see what we've got here. We'll seek a worthy successor here. And for this guy, for the Silver Pilgrim, we don't have a successor there either. Noted. Okay, well, we'll see what we get there. Phenomenal. We can definitely get an upgrade going here. This will be Militia Barracks to continue to boost up the stats on these crossbowmen. That'll be wonderful. We just got some additional taxes, which is very good. And down this direction, we would again want to boost the stats of our crossbowmen. So that'll be fine. Of course, we want to max out this entire building, right? Or this entire holding, I should say. That'll be a next month sort of thing. And let's get that going as of now. Perfect. So that's maxed. No problem there. Large hill fort constructed. Sure. We would rather get the prestige here, I think. And we did get it. Fantastic. That is absolutely wonderful. So Zaragoza is maxed. There's nothing else to do here. Up this direction, we're really only interested in getting... The Pope is still being a jerk. Okay. We're really only interested in getting gold up here. Here, however, we really do want to upgrade our farrier skills. Or our blacksmith, which would actually be cheaper. Both of those would give us more stats. So that's perfect. We just finished our increase in control. And actually, that seems fine. So we're going to go back to organizing army. Okay. So at this point, I really do want to go back to war against Hauseland. It's just very awkward for us to break in over here right now. Let's think about getting some claimants. Maybe one of these guys would be willing. 50 reasons? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. We'll gain 25 dread here. Absolutely. That'll be great. And I do want to upgrade, I guess Outer Baileys here would be fine. A dangerous faction. Peasant rabble. Okay. They can try. We just took half of the Pope's terrain because he was a jerk to us. I don't know what they think they're going to get out of it, to be honest. 200 gold, we decline this, and no, we don't want to let that king loose. Definitely not. That is not happening here. Let's upgrade our workshops. We still need quite a lot of gold to put into some of these economic castles. So that'll definitely be a little while. No doubt about that. Some stones are indeed better left unturned. Cool. So militia barracks have been constructed in Malagon. This is now maxed out as far as our stats for our crossbowmen are concerned, right? No, actually, we can get one more militia barracks upgrade. Then it'll be maxed out. Then we're going to get corrals and post mills, and those will be nice, but it'll not buff up our crossbowmen in any meaningful way, sadly. We do have a dynasty legacy and advantage in counter efficiency. That's pretty good. We'll definitely take that. Up in Molina, we can grab hill forts. Excellent. And we're just looking for additional constructions we can do, right? So Relentless Courage is fine. We can extort our subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? And so we shall. What do we got? Why take a little when we can take a lot? Perfect. Why are we at 13 out of 13 right now? Oh, no, we should be. Never mind. I'm dumb. I was thinking we should be at 12 of 13, but no, this is correct. This is absolutely correct. Let's upgrade our blacksmiths here to continue to boost up our armored horsemen. And over here, definitely let's get some stables going, continuing to boost up our armored horsemen there as well. Cool. What is this ransom? Acceptable. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see if we can find a good opportunity to go in over here. We might just have to bite the bullet and go in a little bit slowly. It would be sad, though. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.